Hello. So, part two of the crust. It's been a good long half hour, and by that I mean it's been about an hour or so. So I'm lightly flouring the surface, of course, so it doesn't stick. And then you take your pie crust, which is actually doesn't smell at all, but it's lovely in its own right. Yeah, there's nothing terribly sweet in it except for the 2 teaspoons of sugar, so not gonna be that sweet. And yep, flour my rolling pin so it doesn't stick. And you want to roll it to, it actually says 12 inches for the pie pan, and then you trim it to 9, and then you crimp around. So here we go again. I just see, this doesn't do anything for me. You know what? You got to make it your own. Everybody's got their own method, which is really wonderful about anything artistic. I mean, you might have your way of rolling it, think I'm insane to doing it my way. That's a square. I don't want a square. I want a circle. But yeah, whatever works for you. Hey, I mean, if you have a can of soup, you don't have a rolling pin, and it'll roll. I tell you, ingenuity is something else. Actually, just makes it more unique. It could tell a funny anecdote about, hey, I made your pie with a can of Campbell's, or what have you. I remember my grandmother had this, I think it was from Tupperware, to tell you the truth. It was this plastic, like this. It was like a pad that she rolled all of her doughs out on, and all the rugelach and pies and pastries that she would make, she'd roll out on this thing, and it was really cool because it had these, it was in the plastic, these circles to let you know, like 9-inch, 10-inch pie, things like that. It was pretty cool. And I still have it, to tell you the truth. It is decrepit. I will not lie and say that it's pristine. It is pretty damn decrepit, but, and hence I use this glass thing. But it's so wonderful. It's filled with memories and sweetness. So once in a while I take it out and I look at it and see all the cracks and rips in it and think of my grandmother. So here we go. Love that trick. How you going to beat that? And then you just put it on the side. Just got to hold it in place a little bit, yeah. And then go ba-da-dum. And then you futz with it. Because if it doesn't exactly fit as a direct hit, you just, who's going to complain? Nobody. You're getting pie, for God's sakes. There we go. See, so it fits like this. And actually, I really don't have to cut off too much because I rolled it out pretty good, if I do say so. But what I will do, I'll do it on this side so you can see it. You take it and then tuck it under. So you're going to tuck it, and when you tuck it, we're going to crimp it. And I always just like to use my digits, so you just go like this. You can use, your thumb. Some people thumb it. I actually like to use my 2 index fingers. I'm not sure why. This feels more in control that way. But yeah, so basically I'm just going to go all the way around, tucking. It's like making a bed, making a delicious pie bed. And we're going to fill it. This actually goes in the refrigerator till it's firm, it says, which is fine because then you can get the rest of the pie ingredients together, your mise en place. I like that phrase. And when it's firm, it'll all be waiting for you. I just always find that to be easiest. Get it all ready, and then you go plop, 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 and you can feel like you're on a cooking show, which I guess is the whole point. I think, to me anyway. So I'm going to keep crimping, put it in the fridge, and then when it's hard, I will see you back here. Pecan pie.